now, your main event. Introducing the hosts of Wrestling with Freddie, Jeff Dye, and Freddie Prinze Jr.
All right, everybody. SummerSlam is here. Used to be my second favorite pay-per-view, mainly because it was in Los Angeles, and I could just go and just drive. It wouldn't even take that long to get there. Now it's wherever they want it to be, whoever's going to pay them the most money. These corporate dogs. But yeah, so it's out of LA this year. It'll still be great. It's 2 nights. Can they pull off 2 nights? Probably. I'm going to say probably, more than likely. And what else? AEW? Well, no, we're just going to focus on WWE this week. Here we go. Oh, today's episode is called Not Much Happened in the World of Wrestling. Let's get into night 1. From MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Saturday, August 2nd. A great day for wrestling. And here's what's on deck. We've got the Judgment Day. Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez. I always want to say Roxana. I don't know why. I don't even know Roxanne. Against Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair for the Women's Tag Team Championship. All right, the last time, man, my allergies are killing me today. The last time these groups of women wrestled, these teams, both me and producer Alex picked Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Because why else would you put these two people together, right? Unless they were going to win championship gold somehow. We were wrong. This week, we're in a similar position. So I don't know if you want to, I'm not going to give you 100% on this one. You might want to avoid this bet. If you're with your friends, you can just throw some money around with the homies. That's cool. But let me tell you, our producer's picking Alexa and Charlotte. Here's what I'm worried about. They don't need the titles to have a story. The story could be that they lost and Bliss is starting to turn, right? And then she's going to try to destroy Flair in some kind of weird Wyatt Six connection. But not that believable. And not that good at booking by your boy, Uncle Freddie. If they do win, then you can go down that road in a similar fashion that John Cena and Batista did back in 2009 or 2010, whenever they didn't like each other and ended up winning the tag titles off, I think it was DiBiase Jr. and Cody. So yeah, so that's the more likely. So I'm going to do it again, but I'm not super confident in it. I'm going Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair to become the women's tag team champions, and then their story will develop from there, because neither one can be in the title picture right now. It wouldn't make sense. There's too much going on. Jeff's not here, otherwise I'm sure he'd be contrarian just to be contrarian, and he would go with R&R, Rest and Relaxation, Raquel and Roxanne, and yeah, moving on. All right, I have to be honest with everyone. I don't ever want to BS an episode of this show. I have been fast forwarding these segments. I'm talking about Randy Orton, Jelly Roll versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. This is not the type of match that I enjoy. It's not the type of match that I think needs to be booked. So I know nothing about it. I watched maybe 90 seconds of the first promo and maybe 30 seconds of that last one, and it wasn't for me. And I don't like talking about stuff that I don't connect with, and I don't shit on things on this show. Save that for Jeff. But yeah, so I don't know, man. I assume Jelly Roll is gonna win. He's I think a country western singer. I only listen to crap from the 80s, old music, and weird Japanese fusion jazz. I just got into that. I went on a dark, deep dive on Spotify and found this Asian fusion 80s jazz. And I don't know any of the words because it's in Japanese, but every once in a while they'll say something just something cool in English. And then I'm hey, okay, I can get into this. Anyway, I'm going with Randy Orton and Jelly Roll because Randy Orton don't lose, even though he loses. But he's not losing this match. And Jelly Roll's got some sweet teeth. So I'm going with sweet teeth and Randy Orton. Here we go. We got Roman Reigns. Another tag match. A lot of tag matches this week. Just putting that out there. A lot of tag matches in the week of wrestling. A lot of tag matches on the pay-per-view. It's what happens when you have 2 nights. Got to have a lot of tag matches. So we got Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed with Paul Heyman, but without their leader, Seth freaking Rollins, whose wardrobe choices in the last 6 to 8 months have just been stellar. Stellar. I challenge you to find a better dressed man. Well, Bobby Lashley, he always looks clean, but not as creative as Seth Rollins, I would say. But anyway, this is a tough one too. I'm not confident in like the tag matches. I don't know why, man. It's because they don't tell as much story with them, and that's how I kind of make my picks, is based on who's getting over in the promo and at what point in the story they're getting over. And then I kind of make my picks based on that. I don't do it based off, their wardrobe choices. But here's the tricky thing. If Bronson and Breaker lose, then it weakens what they've been building up. And they've been having these guys kill everybody. All right? Literally just kill you, kill everybody except CM Punk. They tried to kill him. They couldn't. You can't kill CM Punk. So I want to say it weakens them so they can't lose. But then Roman Reigns and Jake, I guess if the pin was on Jay and you protect Roman, and there's some like Paul Heyman drama, then that's how you protect it. But if Roman is going back to do a movie, then he's going to take the L, or Jay will take the L. And if he's back, then he's going to win. So I'm going to say he still has a little more work to do. And I'm going to go with Braun Breaker and Bronson. Oh, that's tough. That's a tough call. I don't know, man. I'm going Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. I think they have to win. Paul can help them out somehow, and Jay can take the pin, which protects Roman. Our producer, Alex, who is pretty right. I mean, he's right maybe even more than me, if not damn near close. He's going the other way. He's predicting Roman and Jay, and Jeff is predicting the Hardy Boys. He wasn't paying attention this segment. Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. Another weird match, because I see stuff online just like you guys about Karrion Kross's contract status, and I don't know what his status is. I've just heard what you guys have heard, which is his contract's about to run out. If it is about to run out, then it's an easy L, right? All of us can call that, because you take the L on your way out. They're not going to give him a win, put him over, and then release him with a win over Sami Zayn so he can go wrestle somewhere else. That would be weird. If he's re-signed and we don't know it, then it's an easy dub, right? It's time to give Kross the push. If he's re-signed, he's getting the push. And I don't think that's a hot take. I think everybody can kind of read between those lines. If he re-signs. So we have to find out before SummerSlam if he got the sweet contract, or if they made a horrible mistake and aren't going to re-sign him, because Kross is money, and the crowd wants it, man. They want a Kross push. He could talk, he can wrestle, he looks great. He's got the body for it. His girl's super hot. His valet, Scarlett Bordeaux, she comes out, she gets it. She totally like plays into the whole like, yeah, let's worship this man. Like she's cool, and he's badass. They gotta re-sign him. So I'm gonna say that they are gonna re-sign him. And because of that, he's finally going to get the win. He's taken so many damn L's, man. And the crowd's still screaming, "We want Kross. We want Kross." Like, they love him so much. So I think it's finally time. And maybe Sammy takes that's tough, man. Again, these are tough ones, this pay-per-view, or this premium live event. It's very, very difficult. But I'm going to say that they're going to re-sign him. They can't be that short-sighted. And Kross is going to get the win. Our producer goes against me again. Somebody's going to take a big lead, and he's going Sami Zayn, which I get it, and especially if Kross hasn't re-signed, then yeah, that's the easiest pick of the week. So we shall see. Next up, Gunther, the champ, the man, versus CM Punk, the crafty veteran, the former young upstart, but not young and not upstartish anymore. Now he's a veteran looking for one more shot at glory, one more shot for gold. Can it happen against the monster that's Gunther? He's not a monster. I guess you save that for what's his face, Braun Strowman. But he's badass, and he's not losing. ain't no way he's losing. He's an awesome champ. I don't think the World Heavyweight Championship is the title that CM Punk wants. I think he wants that WWE Championship one more time, and there's no story for that yet. He's going to be around, or his plan, I think, is to be around a couple more years. So that can happen next year when John Cena's story is over. He can pursue that, and that'll be a good story to tell. But this story, the victor is going to be Gunther. He's going to win. Not Gunther. I think that's how you say it. And that's who producer Alex is picking. That's who I'm picking. And that's who Jeff would pick too. But I do think that CM Punk, I always say he's going to lose, and he always wins. So you probably want to go against me. But I really think his story is with the WWE Championship, not the World Heavyweight Championship. And so that's why I'm going this direction. So it's not just because I think, the guys on the way out should be doing the jobs. It's not just because of that. It's story-wise, I think it works for him. I'm done making those logical picks. I'm thinking illogically from here on out. Finally, night one, Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's Championship. Tiffany Stratton with a sneaky good title run so far, with some really good wins, some really good matches. They're throwing her out there. They put a rocket ship on her. The crowd loves her. They all scream it's Tiffy time. They love Tiffy time. You guys love Tiffy time. You know you do. Don't even act like you don't. And then there's Jade Cargill, who has been brought along slowly and carefully. She does not have the experience in the ring that a lot of these girls have. When she was with AEW, it's not like they were doing house shows all over the country. She wasn't getting the ring time. She just now is. They protected her in the Bianca Belair tag team. Bianca got hurt. She wins Queen of the Ring, which we predicted successfully on this show. And now she's got a shot. But is it time, or is there going to be some kind of effery that screws her over? Because my gut says Jade, my brain says Tiffany, if that makes sense. And in this instance, I'm going to trust my gut, and it's going to be Jade coming out victorious. I don't know how. I can't figure out the finish. Our producer Alex is pretty good at finishes, but he didn't give us one on this match. But I think Jade wins. It kind of makes sense, and then they can see what they have there. She gets better on the mic. She's had some backstage stuff that's really, really good. And she improves the more opportunities she gets. So I think if they were willing to strap it to Tiffany without any experience, I think they'll be willing to strap it to Jade as well. And I think Jade gets a victory. Our producer agrees with me. What do you guys think? I'll tell you what I think. The match of night one, Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. Easiest pick there is. Let's move on to night two. Sunday, August 3rd. Sunday, when pay-per-views used to be Sunday, and you go to monster truck shows. All right. First up, we've got Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria. This story's been going on a little while now. Sort of a back and forth, I guess, but Becky's been, sneakier as of late, and WWE seems to really like Lyra. She's a good wrestler, man. I'm not in love with the walkout, the entrance gear with the wings. I'm not a big fan of the wings. My kids aren't either. And, she's like a lot of these wrestlers. The more experience you get on the microphone, the more opportunities you get, the better you get. And I think she'll improve too. But they definitely believe in her. And I think she's going to win it back. I don't think there might be some shifty stuff going on because Becky cheated the last time to win. She did the trunks thing, the old school trunks. So maybe Lyra does that back to her and gets one back, and they have this kind of back and forth competitive sort of relationship. But yeah, I think she's going to win. Alex thinks she's going to win. Not super excited about the match because I didn't love the story going into it. But yeah, there you go. There's the pick. I don't feel great about that one if you can't tell. This is a really hard card to make picks on. Solo Sikoa, the champ, the United States champ. He's in a steel cage match with his family. One of his brothers, his cousins, his fan, whatever he is, his buddy, Jacob Fatu, the Samoan werewolf, who everybody loves. They love his promos. They love his backstage stuff. They love that he can do a moonsault when he's 350 pounds, which is insane. They love the way he moves and shakes in the ring. They love everything about him. The Miz doesn't. The Miz doesn't love everything about him. The Miz slapped the shit out of him and made him laugh. This is a tough one to call, too. Not. Jacob Fatu's winning this match. Solo got the last one. They're in a steel cage, so the bloodline cannot interfere. And Jacob Fatu will win. He will regain what's his. That's what our producer says. He agrees with me. We're on the same page. And you guys should be on the same page, too. It's time for a Jacob Fatu win. Besides, he took the fall to Miz in that match and got beat up when the rest of the group came in. So I think because of that, he's going to come up on the backside and win. Next up, Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles. This might be the hardest match to call. I'm not joking. The hardest match to call of the night. Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles for the Intercontinental Championship. Standard match. Styles is the veteran. Everybody boos Dom, although he gets a little love now. Could this be the match where his luck runs out? He's been ducking him. He's been a coward. He's got a doctor's note. Doctor's note. You can't touch me, doctor's note. But now he's healed up. Doctor's note's expired. It's time to get in there and wrestle. And everybody hates Dom except me. Now you guys are starting to come around because you see he was the victim in all of this. He was played by two venomous women. Back and forth, back and forth. Oh, guys, just no love for Dom. Anyway, a lot of people think AJ Styles is going to lose this match, that there's too much good heat on Dom, and it's good to have people chasing him when he has a title. And I happen to be one of those people. AJ Styles is going to give a great match, an awesome match, but he's going to put Dominic Mysterio over. Our producer Alex agrees. He thinks some dirty deeds are going to go down, and that's how Dom's going to win. I would agree with that. I don't think Dominic should get a clean victory. Something's got to go down, some Judgment Day action. Somebody needs to come help him. Maybe Liv Morgan comes back. Nah, she's still rehabbing. That's going to be a minute. But something's got to help him out, and then and Dominic Mysterio gets the victory. Yeah, there's no more hiding, Dominic. Got to show everybody what a real man looks like. A real man. A Mysterio man. John Cena versus Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship in a street fight. This match should not be happening. Cody Rhodes forced John Cena to sign the contract illegally while he was unconscious. That is not a legal contract in any way, shape, or form. If John decides to pull out, I support him completely. And you should too. Contracts matter. Laws matter. Okay? They exist for a reason because people do some evil shit out there. That's why they say, oh, no, you can't kill somebody. Because otherwise in traffic, a lot of y'all would be like, you know what? I am going to kill somebody today. And I'm not judging. I've been there. But yeah, so this is a street fight. It'll be, could it be match of the night? No, I think there's one more that could beat it. But it's going to be up there. You guys like blood. I've been kind of converted. And now I like the blood. I used to get squeamish about the blood. And now AEW has corrupted my soul. And so when they bleed in WWE, it's even more special because they don't bleed that much. In AEW, they bleed like every match, right? And then you just get conditioned to it. And you're like, oh, yeah, blood. But WWE, they're like, nah, we bleed like once a month and only at a pay-per-view. And you have to pay extra money to see my blood. So, yeah, so there will be blood. And it'll be an awesome match. But John Cena's going to win. His story isn't to lose. His story is to win. He'll do something dirty. It's a street fight, so he can do anything he wants. He'll hit Cody in the nuts with a kendo stick or something like that, and then knock him out with the title again and get the win, or choke him with a chain. No, they just did that in AEW. They're not gonna do that. But yeah, he's gonna do some dirty shit. And our producer agrees, and so should you. Place your money on John Cena to retain the WWE Championship, undisputed. Next up, this has a chance to be match of the night right here. This is going to be my pick for match of the night. This is Naomi the champ the new champ, versus Rhea Ripley, our favorite, versus Io Sky, who every time she's in one of these matches gives like a performance of the night. Like if it was UFC, she would always win a performance bonus because she just does some of the illest shit and tells some of the best stories in the ring with her wrestling out of all the women. Out of a lot of the men too, man. She's just awesome. She takes huge bumps. She's super acrobatic. She do crazy stuff. She does the blind moonsault, which is awesome. She does the front handspring out of a lot of moves to like escape. And then it's like, yeah, look at me. I'm the shit. You can't do that, which is so dope. And that's heel shit, but people love it. This, I think, has a chance to be match of the night. And I already know who's going to win. You guys already know who's going to win because her promos have been nice. Her matches have been nice. Everything about it is long overdue. Her acting is really, really good. She's, even when the material isn't like, and they've written well for her, but not every one of these promos has been written like super, super great. And she's still come off really, really clean. And that's Naomi. And I love Rhea Ripley. And my heart wants Rhea Ripley to win. But nah, that ain't happening, man. They're not taking the belt off Naomi that quickly. Not when she's that good on the mic and the crowd's really responding to everything she's doing. It's Naomi all day long. Our producer picks Naomi as well for the same reasons pretty much. And that's it. That's the card for both nights. We got big-time fights. Gives opportunities for big-time moments. We'll be here post-SummerSlam. We'll see how we did on the predictions. We'll see if we made you money or if we lost you money for the first time ever. For the first time ever, because we bring home winners, baby. We bring home winners on this show. Also, come back tomorrow, Unsanctioned Thursday, where we're going to talk, not we, but I'll talk, about some of the best heel turns in wrestling, some of our favorites, and a very special heel turn that you never saw coming. The special heel turn is a producer surprise, and I'm kind of pissed about it, but we're going to do it anyway, and you guys can laugh at my expense. All right, on behalf of Jeff Dye and our producer Alex, I'm Freddie Prinze. You guys tune in tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in every week. We'll always be here for you. Peace.